Well, good morning from Cottage Farmstead. I'm Rebecca, and I'm out in my garden this morning harvesting some beans and a little bit of tomatoes here in the late summer, early fall garden. And I noticed that some of my okra were setting some seed pods, and I wanted to show you what they look like, especially since recently I was telling you how easy it is to save seeds more in general. I wanted to give you a taste of what it looks like specifically for one vegetable crop this year. So as you can see, okra row has been thriving this year, especially when it got really hot in late July and through the month of August. So it's been setting tons of pods, and if you've ever grown okra before, you know that they grow incredibly fast. You can harvest in the morning and probably have pods by the evening on some days when the conditions are right. So it's very easy to end up with pods that are too big and too woody to eat, but those are actually perfect to leave on your plant if you want to save seed. So as you can see, we're loaded with more okra on the plant here. And I harvested on Friday, and as you can see, I have a ton more ready, and this one already is probably going to be on the woodier side, which is not as pleasant to eat, and it usually gets to a point where it's just too tough to eat. So if I were going to be saving seed from this particular plant, I would harvest all the ones that I'm going to keep on eating, and I'll just keep harvesting all of these as they come in, but I would leave that one that I missed on the plant. Now as you leave it on the plant, it's going to mature to its full size, and then you're going to notice it's going to start turning brown on you and starting to like break and crack open on those ridges. This is still a little bit green yet, so I'm going to continue letting this one grow out. And I'll show you another one that's nearly ready. This seed pod here is getting much drier and starting to crack open along the seams, but it's still green down here at the bottom. So I know this one's not quite ready yet. What you're going to be looking for is that it's going to turn totally tan on you, brown and dry. It's going to be kind of crisp. If you give it a little shake, it should rattle, and that's the seeds inside, so you know that they are dry and ready to be harvested. So I have a pod here that I harvested a little bit ago, and as you can hear, it's got seeds inside, so that's when you know that it is ready to crack open and get the seeds out. In a little bit, I'm going to go inside and open this up for you, but first I'm going to finish harvesting the rest of my okra that I don't want to go to seed. So we're back inside with two of the pods that were dry and rattling. And with these, all you really have to do is get them open. Sometimes I need to use some pruners to get them open because they're a little bit tough, but really you just gotta get them to open up, and out pop all of your seeds. And you can see why when they get big, they get very woody and tough and we don't like eating them. They just continue getting tougher and more sinewy. And there we go, some of those woody bits. But once you get them open, the seeds are all along the inside in there, and when they're dry, they just pop right out. So I like doing this over a bowl so that I don't make a mess all over the floor. So don't forget to label your seed packets so you don't have mystery seeds next year. And I'll link below to the little seed packets that we enjoy using for saving our seeds, but you can really use any container that will keep them dry. So as you can see, seed saving can be as simple as just benign neglect. The plants are going to produce their seed regardless, so if you miss an okra pod, or you miss some of your green beans, you miss a cucumber, rather than taking it off the vine and chucking in the compost, just leave it there, and then you'll end up having seed at the end without any additional effort on your part. Well, I hope you found this video helpful on how to save okra seeds. We'll keep you posted on our fall garden as we get it planted, but with that, I'll catch you next week.